So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. We are going to be going over a little bit of that right there, Man of the Match, which is coming out in 2025. So there isn't a ton of details about it, but we are going to talk about it. All right, now regarding Master League, folks, I do apologize. It was another busy weekend. I'm sorry, had a barbecue. It's summertime. I just haven't had time to sit down and play it, but I have got time this week. On Friday I do have a lot of time, so I'm going to try and get some videos done for you guys, so bear with me. I'm also still working on the website. It will all be done within the next few weeks. It's just summertime, busy, you know, the riff-raff and all that jazz. So yeah, when the episodes come out, they come out, folks. It does take me a bit of time to do them, so that's why I can't just bash out the matches. But anyway, it will happen in due time. Okay, right, so let's dive into this, right? Man of the Match. Now, there was a trailer for it last week, right? I'm going to run this trailer because, you know, why not? There's nothing here that really showcases you too much about the actual development of the game itself. It's more of kind of just like CGI based. But the whole premise and purpose of this game is A, it's going to be free to play. That's kind of the way the business models are going these days, right? Gives developers a little bit more freedom to not really have to worry about putting out like the ultimate game when it first comes out, because it's free. People can just download it and play it. But the premise as well is you're not going to be controlling like 11 players, right? This isn't going to be something like eFootball or FIFA where you are playing 11 versus 11. You will be controlling a solo player or a manager, and you're going to make your decisions kind of going through that route. So it's a little bit different. Think of like pro clubs like that, you know, with the single player, but obviously not exactly like that, because it's just going to have its own spin on it and its own ideas. That right there is your avatar. So that was sort of showing you the transition into, you know, creating your own self. You can scan your own face in the game. Okay, so that is an option. And honestly, the technology, it looks like the faces actually look quite good. But this isn't in-game, right? This looks like more CGI type stuff. But there it is. That was the trailer they put out last week. Short, simple, you know, kind of gives you a little bit of a flavor of what you're going to get. But, you know, there's not a whole lot there, is there? But anyway, let's move on further, because we are going to cover a lot more other things today and kind of go over it. So this is the actual website itself, manofthematch-game.com. I will leave a link for this in the description if you want to go over it, because there are a few articles in here that do talk about like what they're trying to accomplish with this game. Delve into the Man of the Match's complex world, earn real money. I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but apparently you can earn real money playing a free football game. They've unveiled the exciting world of management, and then they've got the player clubs. There's a training system. I'm not going to go over too much of it today because, as I said, there isn't tons to talk about. But if you wanted to sort of refresh your memory, or at least get some sort of an idea of what's going on, go into here and have a look at the articles. I really wish we could get the dark color because it's so bright. But anyway, let's read about it. So how does Man of the Match actually work, right? So it's a free-to-play and earn-to-play football video game for both consoles and PC. It's not coming to mobile. So, you know, think about that. In the game, players can choose to play either as a player or a manager. With state-of-the-art image capture technology, players can scan their own face to create a personal avatar, as you saw in the trailer. As a player, you will need to make the best choices for your football career and play alongside other players with their own avatars. As a manager, you will be responsible for coaching the team, making tactical decisions, and managing the club off the pitch, such as improving the stadium and transferring players. Interesting concept there, like how that's going to work with it. It's got to be online, obviously, because there's a whole bunch of avatars of players and managers. But how it's going to work seamlessly with being a manager and transferring players and will be quite intriguing. The world of Man of the Match is built to mimic the depth and detail of the beautiful game and includes continents, countries, national teams, and local clubs that play in the league pyramid. every official match in the game is played competitively with real money rewards for achievements. So there we have it. Every match is played competitively, and it's all going to be good fun. Maybe. We'll see. All right. What platforms? Well, we just spoke about that. Consoles and PC. Also has a companion app that enhances the gameplay experience. Okay. How does Man of the Match differentiate its gameplay from other football games? It offers a truly immersive football gaming experience unlike anything you've seen before. With the option to play as both a manager and a player, or I've done that backwards, you can control your own football destiny and lead your team to victory. The use of cutting-edge technology to create realistic avatars of yourself and your teammates only adds to the excitement, making you feel like you're actually part of the game. Just don't be too ugly. Additionally, the unique league system and the opportunity to earn real money through in-game achievements sets Man of the Match apart from all other football video games. Get ready to experience the beautiful game like never before. So yeah, I'm quite intrigued with that whole real money. I don't know how that's going to work legally, but we'll find out. Who will receive the rewards? Winning big is within reach for everyone if you're over 18. So there you go, over 18. You're eligible to receive or earn rewards through our leagues, which are funded by advertising and sponsors. The champion of the top league will receive the largest prize, followed by the rest of the players in the descending order, down to the last place in the lowest league. So get ready to hit the virtual field and compete for your share of the prize pool. Madness. Right, when will it be released? The release date for Man of the Match as a startup company is currently targeted for 2025 and may be subject to change. The development team is working hard to bring the game to market as soon as possible while ensuring the best possible experience and then stay up to date. So, yeah, 2025 is the idea behind it. So whether that could be at the beginning of the year, end of the year, you are looking at least, I'd say, 2 years before this game really does get released. But there's going to be a lot of information about it, that's for sure. So there's an FAQ showing you, or at least letting you guys know the premise of this game. And now I wanted to actually go over to not even Twitter anymore because it's called X. Elon Musk, what are you playing at? I like the little bird. I'm very upset now. No blue birds, just X's. Ridiculous. Right, so there's a little thread here, and we're going to go over this to maybe, touch upon a few points. This was done by this dude right here, so thank you very much, good sir. Oh, he's the CEO, letting you know about it. So let's scroll down and have a look-see. So in previous articles, we've explored the world of Man of the Match, including how to select the right bot club to control as a club owner. Today, we'll dive into equally exciting aspect, choosing and controlling a bot player, whatever that means. So, choosing a player in Man of the Match is an intriguing task. It's not that easy, apparently. It requires a strategy, one that considers your career path and the type of player you want to become. Let's dive into factors you'll need to think about. First of all, deciding your starting position, folks. So you have the freedom to manifest your players in many forms. Being a robust defender or a winger hugging the touchline can offer distinct experiences. Therefore, the first step is to choose a position. Yes, let's be honest. Most people are going to want to be a forward, a winger, a midfielder. I mean, I don't know how many people want to be defenders, but there could be some. 4, consider the market dynamics as well. Many players might prefer attacking roles, there we go, which can cause inflation of players in those positions and make it tougher to break into the first 11, especially in your debut seasons. That's actually quite true. Think about that. Got to play in a... If you're going to play as a goalie, well, you probably play more often. I don't know if goalies are actually doable in this game. Maybe not. But yeah, if you're a defender, you're probably going to get more playing time. Deciding about your potential playing time. The level of competition is another factor to consider. Higher leagues offer more prize money, but they also attract better players, potentially reducing your playing time. Opting for a lower league can relieve some pressure and increase your official playing time. So what's it going to be? More playing time or more money? Well, in this day and age, it's all about the money. Everyone's going off to Saudi Arabia. Have you guys seen the amount of money they are offering Kylian Mbappe? He would literally be making, how much is it? 13 million a week? Can't be 13 million a week. 13 million a month? It's something absolutely ridiculous. Moving on, make your own player. So, once you've chosen a bot player to control, it's time to give it your identity. Our companion app allows you to scan your face 360 degrees using our state-of-the-art tech. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I've always tried those. Like, I've got quite a big schnoz. So, when I do these face scans, I did it on NBA one time. I just looked wrong. You know, my nose was like elephant's trunk, and I was like, I'm not having that. So I'm hoping that their technology is decent. Number 8 here. Every detail and wrinkle is captured and uploaded to the game, creating your unique avatar. If you wish to further customize yourself, you can always buy unique shoes, tattoos, and accessories in the game's marketplace. So there is going to be a marketplace. As you probably know, Man of the Match is a community game. So the marketplace is a two-way street. You can also sell items you have made. Ooh, interesting. Moving on, we've got player behavior. So as in real life football, different events such as harsh fouls, goals, or arguing with referees will trigger varying reactions from different players. Man of the Match features complex personality traits leading to diverse behaviors in these situations. Interesting. I wonder if you can, like, I don't know how that would play out. Like, do you have a personality trait for yourself? I'm more of an aggressive Roy Keane type player, or are you more chill and relaxed and more of, I don't know, Ryan Giggs back in the day? If he wasn't having fun with your missus, you know, just let things slide. Although these are purely cosmetic and won't affect your game, they do add to the immersive experience. You'll really feel your avatar has personality and not just generic animations. I think that's probably wise. I mean, some people will be like, well, if they're not really going to add anything to the game, what value does it add? But I think if you start adding perks and boosts, and I think that's the problem with football games, you're kind of forgetting the factors of a football game is a football game. There's a ball, there's 22 players on the field, there's a ref, you play football. You don't need all these perks and special traits nowadays, you know, like Turbo Boost and Power Shot Plus. Just play football. Contracts. So, Man of the Match is free to play and play to earn, meaning you'll earn money while playing a free game. But how much will you earn? Your contract in Man of the Match will bind you to a club and will specifically or will specify what percentage of the overall club's prize money you will receive. And you can negotiate it with the club's management. I'm really intrigued about this whole play to earn, because we've heard this before with other games. Is Goals doing it or UFL? One of them. So when these games actually start getting released, we can see, you know, because this is all new stuff. Football games haven't had this whole play to earn unless you're a pro player and you're actually going to competitions. Then, you know, you're classed as a pro, right? We aren't pros. We're just consumers who play the game, and apparently we can earn money. Can't say no to that. Another way to hedge you from unpleasant situations is adding a release clause to your contract. Release clause in your contract will free you to move to any or another club if you don't get the amount of play time specified, for example. Interesting. I mean, you know, once again, that factors into, like, if there's a manager who's controlling the team and you have X amount of minutes in your contract, he's got to play you. So, yeah, once again, it's talking about that manager-player aspect. How is that going to work in tandem? I hope this article illuminates the complexity, can't speak, and excitement of player selection in Man of the Match. And we hope you're ready to rise to the challenge of becoming a club legend or even representing your national team. As you already know, we are launching our Kickstarter. This is pretty big for them. We are opening the gates on August 1st, and it will give us a massive boost on their algorithm if you press that notify me button on the link. So I'll leave this in there. Go check it out. But this is pretty much the way they are rolling with this game. Is they are, you know, I'll notify. I mean, we could do this. Have I got to sign up to do this? I'm not doing that right now. But yeah, they're doing this whole Kickstarter, so it's going to be funded through that. Thank you for your unwavering support. Your feedback fuels our motivation and propels us forward. We eagerly await your arrival on the pitch, and we can't wait for you to become our man of the match. So there we go. That was the big news as well when it came to what's happening on August 1st. They have been hitting me up, by the way. They've hit me up on Twitter. I do think this company are really trying to get involved with the community as a whole, what with social media being so large these days. They are hitting up a lot of YouTubers. So they've asked me and a bunch of other people, and they were saying they're doing this on the 1st. So on the 1st of August, they're going to be talking about Kickstarter. I'm not going to read through all of this now, but basically, you know, they were saying they don't want to hold themselves back. And this way they can fund the game appropriately and put you in the driving seat, pretty much. So there we go, folks. That's kind of the premise behind Man of the Match, and obviously the trailer that we saw earlier as well. But there is a lot to talk about. From the sounds of it, it's going to be something very unique, very different. You know, it's not 11v11, so it's one person or one player or one manager. So you just focus on that, and then there's a lot of different aspects to work into that as well. But yeah, news will start cropping up. There's a lot of time to spare, but I'll cover this when I can. And when we get new updates and everything else, we'll talk about more stuff. But let me know your thoughts below. Like, does this actually interest you? You know, I don't think there's a problem with adding more games and football games. We need more nowadays. You know, there isn't enough. We've only got eFootball, who's basically a mobile-friendly game right now. And we've got EA Sports FC 24. They're not changing the gameplay. Ultimately, it's the same game as FIFA 23 and 22. So I think there's a lot of room for other companies, should we say, to come out here and do some magic, right? Anyway, let me know your thoughts below. Will you be interested in this? Let me know. Well, until next time, subscribe for more, and take care.